On a seemingly ordinary day in August 2018, a vibrant 21-year-old woman vanished without a trace, leaving her family and friends in a state of panic. Just days later, the shocking discovery of her lifeless body would expose a web of deceit, betrayal, and heartbreak. This is the tragic story of Kiera Bergman, a young woman whose dreams were cut short and whose case still echoes in the community today. Stay with us as we delve into the chilling details of her disappearance and the fight for justice. Kiera Bergman was a passionate and ambitious young woman, known for her love of photography and her infectious spirit. Living in Phoenix, Arizona, she was deeply loved by her family and friends. Kiera had a bright future ahead of her, filled with dreams and aspirations. However, everything changed on August 4th, 2018. On that fateful day, Kiera was last seen at a friend's apartment. She had plans to meet someone that evening, but she never arrived. As hours turned into days, her family grew frantic, desperately searching for any sign of her. Friends and family began to fear the worst, and the local community rallied to support the search efforts. The Phoenix Police Department quickly launched an investigation, and the community rallied around her family. Flyers with Kiera's face were plastered across the city, and social media exploded with posts urging anyone with information to come forward. Friends described Kiera as someone who was always there for others, and her mother made an emotional plea for help. But as days passed, hope began to wane. The search took a devastating turn on August 14th. Just 10 days after Kiera went missing, when her body was discovered in a remote area near the Salt River. The news sent shockwaves through the community and shattered her family's world. The discovery was not just a loss, it was a painful reminder of the dangers that lurked in the shadows. Kiera's death was ruled a homicide, and investigators began piecing together the events leading up to her disappearance. The investigation quickly focused on a person of interest: Kiera's former boyfriend, John Christopher Clark. Clark had a tumultuous history with Kiera, marked by jealousy and control. Friends described their relationship as volatile, with Kiera often confiding her fears about him to those close to her. As detectives delved deeper, they uncovered alarming details about their time together, revealing a pattern of manipulation and emotional abuse. Kiera had expressed concerns about Clark's behavior, revealing that he was controlling and possessive. She was trying to break free from the toxic relationship but felt trapped. Investigators discovered that Clark had been in the area where Kiera's body was found on the day she disappeared. His phone records showed suspicious activity, and he had lied about his whereabouts. Detectives interviewed those close to Kiera, gathering information about her relationship with Clark. The more they learned, the more they connected the dots. Friends recounted instances where Kiera seemed fearful of Clark, and her attempts to distance herself from him became increasingly apparent. The case took a drastic turn when Clark was arrested. The trial began in early 2020, and the prosecution painted a chilling picture of a young woman trying to escape a dangerous relationship. They presented evidence of Clark's controlling behavior and the timeline leading up to Kiera's tragic death. The courtroom was filled with emotion as Kiera's loved ones listened to the harrowing details of her last days. Kiera's family and friends took the stand, sharing their memories of her vibrant spirit and their concerns about her relationship with Clark. Their testimonies emphasized the profound loss of someone who had so much to offer the world. They spoke of her dreams, her laughter, and the bright future that was stolen from her. Domestic violence experts also testified, explaining the psychological manipulation often present in such relationships. They highlighted the warning signs Kiera displayed and stressed the importance of recognizing them before it's too late. The experts emphasized that many victims feel isolated and trapped, making it difficult to seek help. Throughout the trial, the community held vigils in Kiera's honor, lighting candles and sharing stories of her kindness. They united in their demand for justice, hoping Kiera's story would inspire change and prevent future tragedies. The vigils became a powerful symbol of love and remembrance, showcasing the impact Kiera had on those around her. In September 2020, John Clark was found guilty of second-degree murder and sentenced to 22 years in prison. For Kiera's family, it was a bittersweet moment. Justice served, but it could never bring her back. The verdict brought some closure, but the pain of losing Kiera remains. Kiera's family has become advocates for domestic violence awareness, sharing her story to help others recognize the signs and seek help. They are committed to ensuring Kiera's legacy inspires change in their community. Their mission is to educate others about the dangers of abusive relationships and to encourage victims to speak out. If you or someone you know is struggling in a similar situation, please reach out for help. There is support available, and you are not alone. Like and subscribe for more true crime stories, and let's honor those lost by sharing their stories.